Hello, friends. My name is Patricia, and I have 6 kids, ages almost 17, 5, 4, and 16 months. Am I super mom? No. I'm a struggling mom. Do I trust God? Yes, I do. So, my oldest daughter has a different father than all the rest of my kids. I was married to her father, and that did not work out, and she is not allowed to see him per court order. And when she was about 10, I met the father of all the other children, and I fell in love with him very fast, and we got pregnant with our first set of twins. Our first set of twins was a boy and a girl, and at 28 weeks, I delivered them. They were immediately sent to the NICU. They were so small they could fit in the palm of my hand. We heard them calling codes in the hospital. We knew those codes were for our babies. I was terrified. Sleepless nights and a lot of stress and just feeling so helpless. And then they were born in August of 2016, and they were released in October and November. My son was sent home on a feeding tube shortly after, and my daughter was born with a hole in her heart. She needed a blood transfusion, and everyone said, "Oh, that they're going to have all these problems and issues and therapists and this and that and all this overwhelming stuff." But by the grace of God, they're perfectly normal. You cannot not normal, but they're perfect for me, perfect to me. They don't need any interventions. They are flourishing. Well, then by the following, so they're out by November, by the following February, I conceived again. And I laid down on the ultrasound table, and baby daddy and I were going through some stuff, and at the time I gave birth to my first set of twins, I was actually homeless, and seen in hotels, and I lay down on the ultrasound table. At this point, I'm not homeless anymore. I'm at home, but I laid on the ultrasound. Just tell me it's not twins. And she laughed. She said, it's twins. And I was in shock and disbelief. And she go on to tell me her own story, that she and her husband have a very hard time conceiving. And I don't understand why this, to me, seemed like perfect, hardworking woman was unable to bear children, and here I am laying down a table with my second set of twins. Irish quadruplets, if you will. Well, baby dad and I talked about it, and we considered adoption. We met with a family, we worked with an adoption agency, because 2 sets of twins a year apart was just overwhelming. And I prayed, and nobody knew I was pregnant, just the baby daddy, my work, and that's it. Well, as some complications, and the day before I went into labor, auntie and grandma found out I was pregnant, and we told them adoption, and some pretty harsh words were said to me. Painful words. We decided that adoption was not the best plan for us and our family. They agreed to help me and help they've done. Now, beautiful Faith and Grace were born, and they're doing awesome. And I can't imagine my life without them, and this is just what works for our family. And fast forward again to 16 months ago, I gave birth to one beautiful baby girl, but before I had thought about an abortion, and because there was a lot of mom shaming and a lot on my plate, and I just felt like I said I'm a struggling mom. I'm struggling, but I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and God's grace is sufficient, and that's all I need, and that's all I'm holding on to. And I'm so glad that I chose not to have an abortion, because she is just the most beautiful, precious baby girl, and she was born full term, and I'm just enjoying every moment of this. And I just want to say to you, if it seems like it's too much, God will never give you more than you can handle. And God, His grace is abundant and it's overflowing. And I thank God for my children. I thank God for my life. And if you would have told me I would have 6 kids 10 years ago, I would have never believed it. But our God is unbelievable. Don't lose hope. Hold on to grace and mercy. Jesus loves you.